If someone's casting spells on you that are actually harming your life, or if somebody's even trying to curse you and is leading you down a path of destruction, if somebody's using their magical arts against you, is there a way that you can not just stop them, but actually send their negativity back to them? Yes, there is. In my latest spell book, Protection Magic spell book that I've put together with Maggie Moon and Zeraphine Angelus, we give you several ways that you can cancel curses and even return them to the sender. Today I'm going to go over a very simple yet very powerful way of doing exactly this. Now, this is being drawn from Zeraphina Angelus's contribution, and this is ritual number 5, Return to Sender Mirror Box. Let me read you a little bit about her step-by-step instructions, and then we'll go ahead and do it right here live. So tools and items that you're going to need. A small box with a lid. Now, I have here a mirror box. This is an actual box with metal inside of it to create a reflective surface. Now, Zeraphina goes on to say, you'll also need small pieces of a mirror of equal size and super glue. So whether you use a shoe box or any box that you have that has a closable lid, you can simply glue small pieces of mirrors to the inside of that box. You'll also need a small wallet-size photo of your enemy with their details written on the back or on a piece of paper with those who seek to cause me harm written. So I'm going to go ahead and just do this right now. Write the name of the person that is casting curses on you. Now, if you know who the person is, that makes it super easy. Then you can just write their name down and take a minute to actually look at what you've written and think about that person. And think about what they've been sending you. All the evil, all the harm that they've been pushing your direction. Whether this is through an actual curse, an evil eye, or just jealous energy that they're obsessing on as they're thinking about you. And then go ahead and place that in your mirror box. Now, if you don't know who the person is, but you just know that you are being cursed, simply write on the piece of paper, as Zeraphina puts in the book, those who seek to cause me harm. And so you can use that as a blanket for anybody and everybody who's trying to send harm your way. You can also add baneful ingredients to the box if you wish to cause additional harm to those represented inside. For example, chili pepper flakes, gopher dust, lemon juice or slices, or black peppercorns. These tip the balance to more of a retaliation curse than a return to sender curse. So I'm going to be doing both of them actually, returning it to sender as well as making sure that they feel the pain, they feel the sourness, they feel the heat that they've been sending me. Now, it's my advice to use your magical dagger, your athame, or a knife that you've set aside specifically for magical purposes. This is a knife that I only use in my necromantic rites. And I'm going to cut this into 4 pieces. And as I squeeze the lemon juice onto the paper, I'm going to imagine the sour things returning back to that sender. Imagine all of the negativity, the hatred, the jealousy that they are sending your way, returning to them. Imagine their luck, their fortune turning sour, their relationships turning sour. Now, if you use a lemon, use the entire lemon. You don't want to only use half the lemon for this and then go and eat the other half. You want to make sure that you're using the entire thing and disposing of them inside the mirror box. I also have some serrano peppers. I like eating peppers. I really like jalapenos. I found that serranos are a little too spicy for me. They're a little too hot. They make my whole body burn. And that's exactly the energy that I'm going to be delivering into this mirror box. Not only sour, but also fire, heat, discomfort. I'm feeling specifically drawn towards 3 of these peppers. Place the pictures or paper in the box facing upward. Visualize your enemies in a mirrored cage. So you can actually visualize this as the person themselves being trapped in a mirrored cage, where every word they speak or move they make ricochets off the mirrors and strikes them until they are silent and still. Place the lid on the box and wrap it in black fabric, paper, or tape. I like to use duct tape for this. Completely cover the box and put it somewhere dark, where it will not be disturbed, and forget that it is there. So for this, I'm going to cover it in tape. Now she said black, all I've got is blue, so blue is going to work. Blue is a good color of spiritual protection. And this ensures that everything that is inside the box is bound inside the box and cannot be released until you choose to release it. I know this looks simple, maybe a little too simple, too easy to actually work. Remember that with magic, often the most simple spells are the most powerful. This is utilizing a combination of sympathetic magic, contagious magic, as well as astral magic as you're visualizing each step of this taking place. Now, before I put it away, before I complete this ritual, I'm going to imagine that person trapped inside that mirror box. A cage of mirrors where everything's said, everything done, all the negativity just gets bounced back right to them. By the powers of darkness and the powers of light, by the powers of the infernal flame, I command that all negativity that is directed towards me be returned to the one who is named, the one who is contained here in this mirror box. May all harm that is wished upon me be returned to the sender. So it is done. You're welcome to say whatever words make most sense to you, whatever words feel right to you. And then put this away somewhere that you're not going to find it, that you're not going to stumble across it, but that you're going to have to seek it out in order to open it and discard the contents. At which point I'm going to suggest that you either burn the contents or throw them in the trash to get rid of these energies from your life forever. This is just one spell among many spells that are contained in the Protection Magic Spellbook. Go to becomealivinggod.com/protectionmagic right now to sign up for your copy.